So I started focusing my practice on working for startups. That's where my heart is, because you get to work with like ideas from the very beginning. And one of the startups, called Tradia actually, the CEO, he told me about one of these books that he was reading, and he said, you gotta just stop what you're doing right now, all the work we're doing on Tradia, and read this book, Jamie. And I was like, I don't like to read books. And he goes, well, you're lucky because there's an iPhone audio version of the book, and it's very entertaining. And so I listened to the book for like a day and a half, and of course it changed my world. It really messed me up because I realized that what I've been doing with user experience design, my waterfall methodology, my practice wasn't right. I would spend sometimes 3 months, 6 months, 1 year building a product, and then maybe at the very end doing usability testing. And the lean startup methodology, the core component is this build, measure, learn, feedback. The first step, I'll just read some of this, is figuring out the problem that needs to be solved, and then developing a minimum viable product to begin the process of learning as quickly as possible. So the idea here is, it starts with ideas. I'll just like point, right, you got your ideas, like, oh, I want to build a men's shopping site for 1%ers. And then you might think about that and build like a little proto version of it. And then you got a little bit of a product and you test it, and then you measure that thing, and then you get some data back and you learn, and you keep cycling around. And so the idea here is, in between here and here, you want to have it be as quick as possible, and you want to invest as little money as possible, because your idea might be totally stupid and worthless.